Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Medieval Dynasty, shall we? We are in the first couple of days of summer here with the Echoes of Nature DLC in our little Oxbow settlement. Shaboy, Victory, Daniel, Neko. Good evening everyone, good to see you. Thank you for the putting up with the audio troubles. We're back online. And let's go ahead and, I suppose, deliver these onions. But let's just check out our, people and see how's it going. So, everything here is working except for the smithy, which has a problem because it has no resources. So at the smithy, the job I have is just like, make tin, copper, and iron. But if that's not available, then I need you to make everything else. And I don't know why. Maybe they've already met their quota for today. No, I think they'll still work. I think hopefully what'll happen is they'll just skip the stuff that they can't make and make this later. But what I could do is just remove this so it's not even an issue. I don't have anything right now, so let's just take this off. I hate getting mean notifications, so I'm just going to do it like this. There. That looks good. I guess just make as many axes as you can. Hermie! Ophira, good evening. Good to see you. And knives. Pretty much can't go wrong with that. Yep, 20 knives will do us. We need some pickaxes, I guess. Now, I don't have enough resources for this, but I'll pretend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my own inventory, actually. Do I have any ore on me? I have copper bars, and I have iron bars. I'll drop these off, and tin bars. I have a little bit of ore, but not much. So the issue is, I can't really give this person the order to create metal tools because the only thing I can make is the copper axe. Actually, copper axes might be good. Let's make some of these. All I need are logs. Okay, so let me just dump in their inventory here the copper bars and just, there you go. You can have that. You can have these iron bars for all I care. And then I got a bunch of planks, which I've been using, but then you can have these tin bars too. So now I can make... Once I get some logs going, I can make that, which feels good. Hermie, in Medieval Dynasty,
the heat is unbearable.
Oh, calm down about the heat. The conveyor belts are people. Look at this nice axe we've got. God, that's beautiful. No. Hey. There we go. Hey, Sid. Good evening. Good to see you. That's right. We're back.
Oh, I'm roasting out here.
It's not even morning yet, and you're, quote, roasting. I don't know what I can do about it, my dude. There is nothing I can do about it. Hey, Faded, good evening. Good to see you. It is. A whole genre indeed. The best genre.
I'm roasting out here.
So they really leaned into the temperature element. What is the temperature? I guess I'm on the high end, but not bad. Like, I'm in the green area, so I don't know why my character is, like, just keeps complaining nonstop about this. Maybe if I had some gloves, it would help? No doubt, Hermie. Yeah, Neko, it does. That's how we do things. Actually, no, it's evening. That's why I've cooled down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just drop off some logs and then give this person the terrifying assignment of axes. Just amazing axes. Take 6 logs. Oh, this box can't even fit it. So I'll go put them someplace else. But what that means is I can go to management, and then I could say, all right, at the blacksmith, at the smithy, I need you to work, and I need you to make copper axe. It's on there. I did it. And then I'm going to accept assignments, and I'm going to go to copper axe, and I'm just going to say make a bunch. Whatever. 20% only makes... I'd like at least 1 copper axe, so I got to tone down some stuff here. Oh god. I'm getting beaten by this menu so badly. I don't really need more than, 7 knives, so... We did it. We got exactly to 1 axe per day. And I feel good about that. Darn good. I'm going to tone these down. Yeah, Sid, I agree. Outhouse is a good idea. We got the creek, though. Alright. So I know I have no resources, but I don't care. I'm going to at least distribute the rest of the intensity toward, these jobs. There. All right, we did it. So you notice how dark our settlement is. One of the things we got to do is we got to work on building some lighting sources here. So I'm not really great at that, but what options do I have? All right, so if I wanted to just make a standing torch, holy smokes, it's all of my money. These recipes are too expensive. You're killing me. 400? There are lampposts, but they're even further along technologically than I have the capability to create. Now, I can make a campfire, which doesn't seem awful, but... Let's see if we can make, like, a really nice stone campfire. No, I'm not even good enough for that. Wooden campfire, simple campfire. I'll buy this scheme, and I just need some firewood. Sure, I'll get you some firewood. This will be I can make, like, a central gathering place for people. And by gathering place, I mean... Not really, because I don't have benches, and benches are too expensive, but I'd like to pretend that I could do something. So, now that the season has changed, what we can do is go back to Skowkey, and actually, it's nighttime. I got some logs. Let's just go to the mine that's right by us. We can use the local mine and just run roughshod over that. Get everything from inside there, and then we'll be able to sell some metal tools to make some money so that we can buy things like lighting. Sometimes, Neko, that's a good point. Sometimes the villagers will carry a torch around, which is pretty useful. Gives a little bit of light, but... Alright, so this is some rock if we wanted to get a bunch of that, but we don't. What we're going for is... I found it. This is our own little slice of heaven. Now... Actually, if I mine this on the first day of summer, it's going to be empty, and it will not be our slice of heaven at all. It's looking really bad. It's looking picked over, so I'm going to have to go to the other mine. I think somebody was telling me that, like, you, need to wait longer for them to refresh, and maybe, unless you build a mine... then it's, more frequent. So I might have to get the technology to build the mine for this to happen. Forest fire would definitely provide a blaze. It's temporary, though. Yeah, I'm walking around this mine, and I'm not seeing too much, sadly. Lots of salt here. Oh my god, my pickaxe. And I don't have another one. Hey, Joe, good evening. Good to see you. All right. I've got a torch, and I've got a pickaxe. What more do you need? Ore. Ore would be good. That's the missing piece of this puzzle. There's lots of roots down here. Careful, don't turn your ankle. Alright, well, this is tapped. I could cry. I am crying. Alright, so, Skalky is... They have a quest, and it's this way. So what we're going to do is the dumbest thing you can possibly do, which is run around at night. I enjoy it. Now, if there's any ruins of somebody else's ill fortune, we will be here to pounce. Joe, that's a great question. As far as I understand it, if we build a mine in that location, it will make ore appear much more readily. Now, I'm going to, because it's night, I'm going to try to stick to the road so that I don't get taken down as quickly. A beautiful waterfall. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, well, one thing that could go wrong is that I'm going the wrong way. So that's bad. So I need to actually... There's a fork in the road here, and I need to go cut back this way. I was about to hit the edge of the map there. Is there a wolf? That would be bad. Sometimes the wolf doesn't like the torch. So if we build a mine, the ore should come back more regularly. But there's more mines all over the map. It's just a matter of, like, understanding where they are by exploring and experience. I'm pretty sure you could find websites to just mark them. Yeah, Joe, I think that they will find it even if you can no longer. So, like, you know, similar to the fact that the workers working the, like, the lumber camp will just find wood even if there's no trees, or the hunters. I'm pretty sure. Oh, God, I hear something. I don't want to hear anything. Alright. So I need to go left when possible. I'm going to do it now and put the entire operation at risk. Witchcraft is exactly the kind of thing that we need. Alright, there's a derelict camp over here. Let's just take a drink. Put our pickaxe away. And walk calmly through the water. We don't know what could be over here, so I'll pull out my spear. And by pulling out my spear, I mean that was a mistake. I'll get a one-handed item out, like this axe, and then... Oh, I can't get my torch out again. This isn't good. Yeah, Joe, I did too, and there's a possibility that I might play some more Witchfire. Because people were enjoying it, and I enjoyed it too. Cudgel. Ooh, there's some food on the top. No, I just want the food. It's a little bit tricky to target it, but I got it. Oh my God, my torch. What am I missing? Straw. Alright. Let's see if we can find any straw on the riverbank. There's a bunch over here. So... Man, flaming spears would be very effective. I have a straw hat. Can't I just set that on fire? It'd be like a mining helmet, right? Like it would cast a, you know, light everywhere around me. I can't think of any complications offhand with just setting it ablaze while it's on my head. I don't think there's crocodiles. But that's the famous last words. We'll try to find another hat. Victory. Crafting it. There you go. Don't think I didn't see that, duck. You know, Herbie, what I'm waiting for is the Kraken. Just the tentacles to burst out, pull me under. Ooh, look at all that firewood. You know I'm taking it. Is that some booze? I have a good eye for booze. Looks like, perhaps oat beer? No, it's just a tent pole. Alright. I have a bad eye for booze. I was like, booze is really valuable. Ooh, poison. That's, You're always kind of confused when you find poison, like... Alright, well, wait a minute here. What should I extract from this? There's a lot of torches, which is great. I just crafted a bunch. Alright, here we go. You know what, though, Hermie, what they say about that is that's definitely a step in the right direction. You know? When you've moved on from beer bottles to tent stakes, you've made progress. It's the last step. It's step 10, and then when you get to that step, you have to go to an entirely separate set of meetings and classes about to wean you off of the tent stake addiction that you've picked up. Now, here's the nice thing. This should have respawned. This is the back entrance to Skalky's mine. Let's see if... See, their mine is, like, professional. They've got all kinds of cool stuff. Because they don't want cave-ins. Bunch of, you know, anti-cave-in pansies, if you ask me. Oh my gosh, okay. I fell. As a good miner will. Jackpot indeed. You know, if I fell right there and, like, broke my ankles and couldn't escape and nobody came and I died, like, at least I would die around a whole bunch of mining nodes and I'd be like, man... I was so close. And then the miners would come in and they'd find my skeleton. And they'd be like, oh, look at this poor jerk. Get his bones out of the way. Let's collect the ore. I'll make a pickaxe from his skull. Salt is gold to these people. If you could salt that fish meat, you can live like a king. Oh, I sure can. I like to think of it that I have a little wagon or wheelbarrow with me to collect all of the stuff. They just ran out of assets and couldn't animate that. Had to make some budgetary cuts. We're getting a lot of metal though, which is great. What's their name? Joe. Joe is the one who carries everything. Now, it's kind of interesting, like, what we're going to do with all these ore. If I give it... I could just assign smelting at the blacksmith and just dump it in the resource storage, and our amazing crafter that we picked up would take care of it. The problem is, with that approach... then I don't get the experience. Whereas if I make it, then I will raise up my own... I will get more experience than if the NPCs make it. I believe if the NPCs make stuff, you do get experience, but it's a fractional amount. Now, it's the middle of the night, so our great mine heist has to go off without a hitch. We can't let anybody in Skalky know that we're in here just taking all of their resources and undermining the town's economy and sending them into a boomtown bust. Correct. Thank you, Victory. I appreciate that. They're going to be like, another season in the mines. All hail Skalky. It's been picked clean, Mayor. We're ruined. Why is that guy with the straw hat walking away really slowly with bulging pockets? Oh yeah, don't worry about him. He's building a settlement over yonder. But he assured me that there's no competition between us and all resources will be shared. He told me, very, very seriously and honestly, and I believe him, that he's going to come, quote, make it rain and buy the ore from our town. The good times will return. That's right. I mean, it is kind of funny, like, that the verb mine, like, I'm mining, is kind of similar, like, no, what I'm saying is, like, this is all mine. Like, I'm just taking it. And they're like, well, we can't call it taking, because that's going to get confusing. So let's just call it mining, meaning, like, that's yours, this is mine. Oh, no. It's hard to get up here to this ore. I think we can, Sid. But the problem is those braziers are probably about $10,000. I can't even begin to calculate how expensive that would be. By the way, the game is brutal, like, in terms of mining experience. Like, I don't know when I'm going to level up mining, but or extraction or whatever it is I'm doing, but holy smokes, it's not moving. Hey, Axeman, good evening, good to see you. It's going great, my friend. We're just doing some advanced scouting for the incredibly benevolent citizens of Skalky, and just what I'm doing is marking the deposits and open veins that I see so that the miners of the town can easily locate them. I'm just kind of like priming it, like I'm giving them a little bit of a head start. I'm clearing, away the rock around the exposed ore vein, so they just have an easier time of it. Now, sometimes I will admit, the ore does become dislodged and just falls into my pocket, but it's rare. There's a lot of noise coming from the mine, Pa. It's the ghost of the old miners. They say it's haunted. We know better. We know it's just tricks of the mind. Surely there's nobody in there mining at this hour. Go back to sleep, son. It does, Joe. You know, we could do it, like Scooby-Doo, you know? That's right. Oh, those darn rascals. We better stay away from the mine. The spirits are acting up again. I hear old Straw Hat's back at it. Just give him his piece. There'll be plenty for us to mine in the morning. Now, if I just check out, skills. I'm mining. Yeah, this is extraction that I'm doing. I have 163 extraction experience. Okay, which is terrible. Now, let's see how much extraction experience I get if I mine this entire salt deposit out. Oh my god. I get about 3.2. Yeah, so this is not a good way to do this. But it is a good way for us to get rich on their mine. I think it does both, Axeman. Actually, to that point, I'm going to try something when I get back. I'm going to try something so devious. See, hear me now, you're thinking that it isn't mentioned in polite company. What I'm going to do, you know, on a day like this, when you come out of the mine and it's raining, I bet you're like, you know what? I'm actually glad I was down in the mine and didn't get caught out in this storm. I mean, and it just kind of puts a little smile on your face. It's like, very, very rarely are you like, I actually would prefer it down in the mine. Now, I got a quest to turn in here. Oh my god, wait. Oh no, the quest is in Astoria. But there is a quest I can get here. You have a quest. Is it you? Is it you? This is Dubravka. Dubravka. Why are you sitting in the rain? Come, wash your face. Alright, I gotta check the map. There is supposed to be a quest, like, right on top of me here. There is. Do you have it? This guy has a Herm.
Hail, friend.
You alright, man? Nothing's alright. My wife's sick. She's so weak I can't leave her side to get medicine, and I don't know what to do. Relax. Tell me what you need. She's burning up with a fever. I've never seen it before. She's so hot, it's almost painful to hold her hand. I've been trying to cool her down with rags soaked in cold water, but it's as futile as roasting snow in a furnace. I actually have good luck with snow in the furnace. That's really serious. We need to bring her temperature down. I know, but I'm afraid to leave her. Can you help me get the medicine? Please, I'll do anything. I'll need the deed to your house. Of course. What do you need? I know exactly what to cure her. My family has a special cure made out of badger lard. It's good for almost anything. Okay, so there's a really gifted barber in Piastovia. Maybe he has a bit more modern remedies? No, he's a charlatan. I don't want him to have anything to do with my dear Rona. Please, The lard is the only way to help her. I just smear it on my face and soon she'll feel better. Just get enough of it and ask Slavomira to make a cure out of it. I won't involve Sedowin in the case. Lie. I'm gonna wink. Hey. I'm getting a second opinion. I gave him the wink, like, yes, I actually won't involve the guy who saved my life just recently. Okay. So, we're gonna go back home. Let me mark my house. Let's go. I actually think you do something kind of like that. This badger lard has worked for generations. Every time we apply it, the subject dies within 3 days exactly. It's a miracle. God, I'm fast. We got 3 people who can't do anything. What's going on? What happened to you? You used to be beautiful people. What is this? What's the hold up? What's the hitch? I understand you don't have resources for that, but you can do everything else. So you're okay. Oh, maybe... Actually, no, wait. It's not 3 people. I bet that's 3 bills that are saying we don't have any bars to smelt. And that's true, we don't. Alright, I need to eat. Dried fish meat. It'll change your life. End your life. Where's my water kit? It's down at the very bottom. God, I feel better. I'm a little stinky. I've been mining all day. Please ignore the smells. I'll just walk through the water, clean myself up. Yeah, Sid. You too could have been a medieval barber surgeon. I have a simple remedy. It's called put the gold in my coffers. You see, what you do is you take the cursed gold that you and your family have been hoarding, and you put it into my purifying coffers, cleansing your family. Alright, so we're going to go back home, and the diabolical plan is... I'm going to just see. I've never done this before. I've never actually gotten enough technology points, I don't think, to even... Oh my god. We're about to get wrecked. Uh-oh. Okay, so... Do I have... I have my crossbow. I don't know if I can fight this guy and survive, but we'll try. I can't equip it from this screen, sadly. Maybe I can. Nah, not really. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he hit me again. That was sneaky. Alright. I do have a broadleaf plantain, and I've got some instant healing. Okay. I'm just gonna run. I don't think the pig will chase me forever. I have no bolts, so that this plan is bad. Killed by a pig. You know, I don't know where they come from, but whenever I get into danger, these women appear and they start singing. It's terrifying. It's almost worse than the pigs. I can't just make bolts. I'm gonna have to make some back at the base camp. I do have this spear. Man, this fence is a killer. Eggs. We're almost home. Uh-oh. There's some animal that doesn't like me. Oh, okay. Well, I turned my ankle. Running. I'm so good at running. Daisy. Thistle. None of this is what I need. I need the plant with the broad leaves. So first of all, we need some more houses. I don't know how many empty houses I have. So let's check that out. Management. Houses. Okay. So I have 2 houses that could take people. So that's actually pretty reasonable. I'm not too worried about that. It was, Hermie. It was horrifying. In Neko, it's exactly, right? It's like they borrowed it. And I'm like, well, Oblivion wasn't known for a good inventory. But anyway, here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to clear out these stumps because I don't want trees growing here. This is going to be our future settlement expansion. Alright, so if I want to build a mine, let's get the hammer out and just pretend. And then go to creation mode. And say I'm going to build a mine. It takes 5,000 technology, which I have 900. So that's bad. You're like, oh, you're nowhere near. And I'm not. But what if I just built a woodshed right there and just started knocking it in? And I'm missing logs. Now, our woodcutters should be coming up with logs, but if they can't, we'll get some. Now, my plan is, even though you do lose resources doing it, I want to see how much experience I get from building a woodshed. And then what people say is what they do is they deconstruct it and then rebuild it. And then just do that to kind of like farm technology points. And if there's a possible way for us to kind of rush the mine and take advantage of our proximity to a mine, we'll find out. Alright. So I'm going to get my hammer. I need some more straw. You know what? I'm off I have all this stuff. I'm just too far away from it, from my storage. I have straw. I just need to pick it up. I mean, my people are gathering hundreds of straw. I have logs as well. I bet. Let me see. Oh, and I told the herb person to get broadleaf plantains, so we have plenty of these as well. Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and just collect, like, 30 of these. And then, yeah, I have 431 straw. That seems good. I have 13 logs. Not a ton, but okay. That's what we're going for, Hermie. That's the only way. Someone's like, you want the mine recipe? Build me 1,000 sheds. All right, let's see how much experience that gave us. So that, building that, I think it gave us 18, and we need 5,000? Well, really, 4,000. So it's going to take many. Let's just pretend, for math's sake, 5 gets us 100, and we need 4,000. So we need, 100 would give us 1,000, so 400 woodsheds. I don't see what the problem is. It seems perfect. Now, if I go to build mode,
Looks like rain.
and I destroy this, I do get some of the resources back. Now, let's see if I get any more from doing that. It looks like you actually get a little bit from destroying it, but not much. So that's kind of cool. Now, I'm going to go over here. How are you doing this chest? All right, they have all the bars here. This chest can barely hold anything else, though. I'm going to smelt this myself. Copper bar. You give me that copper bar. All right, I meant to do more copper bars than that. Oh, can I just give it to him? I want the experience myself, though. I'm greedy.
Hello there.
I know, Hermie, I would do it. Now I could tell him to move. And I could give him equipment, but that's about it. Oh, I see, Joe.
Blacksmith, whitesmith, it's all the same to me. I'm colorblind.
I was like, well, I mean, it'd be nice if I could just give it to him. This is called put your hand in the embers. I'm very good at this. What I like to do is just drop it right in there. Now, I can make bronze, but I don't think I need to. Hey, Silver, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put in as much as I can. Copper bar. Iron bar. Salt. Stone. I'm not going to put in all of it, but I'm going to put in a lot. They need stone for making stuff. Feels better. Alright. So I'm going to use this dude's little thing here.
I was like, good luck. You know, I'm something of a village head myself.
Armor set, huh? So bronze is like the only reasonable armor. I could actually make, if I bought this, the schemes are too expensive, but I have the resources to make bronze armor. Now, I hear it's not very good, but still. I could do that.
May the forge be with
you. I love how he says, may the forge be with you. That's a little, like, blacksmith humor. If medieval blacksmiths could have cultural knowledge of Star Wars, it's great. What do I want? I think we want copper knives. I'll buy the scheme, and I'll craft as many as I can. Now, 43 is probably too many. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make 10 copper knives, and I'm going to see how much I could sell them for. I'll make 1 copper axe. Okay. Alright, so now we can make Workshop 2. Which, Workshop 1 sucks. Workshop 2 is probably not much better. We could pretend. I can make 2 bolts. Well, this should be 20. So, the workshop is unfortunately for, like, at least at low levels, it's for making like baskets and things, but it's mostly decorative. It's like, you know, you could make wicker baskets and then sell them as like a trade good, but in my experience, it's doesn't sell very well. Like, you're just so much better off doing stone, or, I'm sorry, metal tools and stuff than that.
We're going to scare them away.
Now, let's think. Let's go ahead then and say, okay, I'm going to go to just the quest in Ostoya I could turn in. Let's just do this. It's not close, but I kind of want to see how much I could sell my stuff for. Oh, you know what? Let's talk to Setowin, actually. Let's see about Setowin's opinion about this terrible illness, and if we could fix it. So, you can buy a horse. I don't have a farming area. That's a great question. We could get into farming. It's summer. You can buy a horse, but it's not fast travel. It's like you ride it, and it's faster than walking. The nice thing, really, too, about the horse is that it has, like, saddles, so you could carry more. I'm healing myself with broadleaf plantain. It's too powerful. Oh, horses are great. They're just they're so expensive, it's ridiculous. I think they're like about 10 grand. So it takes a bit. And you can't just buy one, you actually have to have the building first to hold them in. What's up, dude?
Hello there.
He has a quest. Oh, but I don't have what he needs. Show me your wares. Alright, I want to sell you some things. How much will you give me for these copper knives? So, for one copper... He gives you 55 for each one. That's a great point, Joe. You can buy fast travel, and sometimes I actually do it. So if I sell all my knives, I get 500 gold. Yeah, Axeman, I agree. That would be awesome. So we can actually make a lot of knives. A copper knife is 1 stick and 2 copper bars. And I was able to get a bunch of money doing that. But also, what I can do is I could sell a copper axe. And a full copper axe is 110. Now, looks like they've regulated it. So, this sells for 110, which is double the knife. But the copper axe takes a log and 4 bars. So, it's not really that great. It's all about the same. So, knives seem to be the way to go. We could just make a bunch of knives and get a ton of cash. Do I have anything valuable that you would like to buy from me for a bit? I'm thinking like $1 billion. Could you please purchase something from me for billions? I'm not seeing that come up. It's sad. That's a good question, Hermie. The problem... Bronze stuff is way better, right? The issue is that I can't craft bronze stuff. Look at this little child. Where are your parents? It's raining. Are you safe like that? I'm calling Children's Services. Multigrain's very expensive. They only have 1 grain. So getting that second grain to call it multigrain, quite costly. I'm not going to go then to Astoria to turn this in. We can go to Clonica, though. Alright. It could be the rite of passage for that kid. The parents are like, he's old enough. If he can walk around the town and come back, we know he's ready for life in the Middle Ages. If not, well, we tried. Now, actually, on the map, these are mountains. We know there's a mine right there, and then Skalky has a mine. There's got to be a closer mine, maybe right here? I'm going to see if there's just a hidden mine over here. It could be. Lizzo, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be actually like 1300 or something like that. It's a long time ago. I will take all of these stones. Yeah, I think it's maybe more like, I've heard some people say it's actually like in the, 11th century, but then I've also seen online that it's in the 14th century. Either way, it's old. So making potions might be profitable. It's all about what you can gather. Now, in the past, what I've always found to be the best way to make money is... that looks like a bad guy, like a wolf on the road. Is metal. Is just making metal tools. Craft, good evening. Good to see you. Interesting. I actually haven't heard of that. Is it good? Is it like scary Stephen King, or is it like Green Mile Stephen King? Shawshank Redemption Stephen King? I'm just looking for a mine entrance. That's pretty much all I care about right now. Is if I could find another one. They're usually pretty obvious, but maybe not. Okay, cool. No bolts. Oh, I've got bolts. Don't you even tell me about bolts. I just have to equip them. There you go. Let it rip. Nah. Alright. Nothing great. Hey, Reaper Sid, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I jumped. Well, here's the move that we have to make then. We probably do want... some more people in the village. and just collecting wood. Because then we can make even more of these wood sheds. But I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go creation, buildings, not houses. Now, actually, that's a good point, though. What I might want to do before it gets cold is we also might want to just build a nice house that is fully insulated and has a better roof, and then have that empty so that we can move people into it while we renovate these houses that are just god-awful. So let's just build, like, the model home. Buildings, houses. So the simple wattle house is good. The simple wooden house is better. And the simple stone house is incredible. And that's what we're going to do. This will be, you know, the picture of amazing design. Yeah, the show home is what we do when we want to just get as much up as we can so that people can really celebrate having nice insulation. Now, we haven't even put daub on the outside yet, but we will. Oh, we will. From what I understand, yeah, you can get farmer villagers 100%. You could just, basically, you just build your own farm X-Man, and then you just put them on it as their job, and they'll take care of it. Kind of. Alright. The nice thing is, the people work harder if they live in a nice home. So if there's good decorations, it's well insulated, then they will just be more productive. Oh, there's no squatters. The squatters are bandits. Now, if they want to, you know, do backbreaking labor for us, well, then we're talking. Hey! That tree tried to kill me. We all saw it. I was almost dead. Oh. The area is restricted. Okay. Too close to the POI or whatever. Crack. Alright. We're doing good work. Alright. So mostly a birch forest, which is kind of a bummer. We'd love more spruce or oak. Yeah, Kraft, every once in a while the trees claim a new victim, me. Good one, Herbie. Completely tree meditated. Alright. We almost have the walls done. We need more logs and planks. Now, when I look at my management, what's going on here, people? I've got 3 woodsheds. Yeah. 15 logs per day. Oh, what's going on is if I have this guy using too many logs, then we're going to run into an issue. But anyway, let me go ahead and make copper knives. Actually, let me explore what we were talking about. I'll go back, and we were talking about bronze tools. If I wanted to make bronze knives, I would have to have 223 more production technology to even be able to do it. So I got to get the technology, and then I got to have the bars. Yeah, Lizzo, the birch is just such a shame. Iron tools, the amount of technology you need is staggering. I guess I can make my own copper bolts, which is kind of cool. For farming, or hunting, rather. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that. Alright, I don't have any more bars. I used it all, but I can go sell it. Oop, we leveled up production. That's good. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have crafting expert to get more experience when we're crafting stuff. Seems good. What in God's name are you doing? Yeah, Kraft, we do. I think we get a little bit. You're right. All right, let me see the map. So this is bear country right over here. All right, let's go to Astoria then. Oh, okay, Lizzo. That's a great point. Yeah, crafting faster means pretty much nothing to me because I have fast craft on. I just want the experience. I'm running wildly. Alright, animal spot wolf is not what I want to discover. Run. Quickly leave animal spot wolf. Ah, here we go. Here's a bunch of beautiful trees for us. Oh, no, they're birch still. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. These. These babies. Sid, it's not a bad idea. Spruce. Now we're talking. This whole forest will be gone. There was one man in the night who came with an axe in one hand and a torch in the other. A straw hat perched upon his head. And when I awoke, the entire ecosystem had been shattered. Every tree removed. Just the stumps stuck up from the ground like skeletal fingers. I do need a cigar. A man died. Alright, so now we can build a better resource storage, which, okay, cool. I'm not against that. Alright, we're just about there. Now, everyone here is sleeping, but I think if memory serves, there is a mine north of this... Well, I guess it's south. South of this town. Like, right up here. Yeah. In this relationship, it's really the axe that's the dominant one, and the body is just the vessel that holds the axe. This man was one giant axe with legs. Yeah, maybe I get the streams crossed all the time with the two maps and the cities. So it's very possible that... Well, wait a minute. Is that a mine in the waterfall? It might just be a bear den. Let me save it. If I get killed in here, well then, I've been grifted by the best. But this could be a place where you could go and get resources. There's also a place like this that's just a pass-through. It doesn't have resources. Oh no, this is somebody's mine. Unreal, Kreft. We found it. Well, there's a mine here. But I haven't yet caught the glint of resources. Yeah, there's nothing. Why would these psychos have nothing in their mine? Oh well, we get this stuff. Or do we? Oh man. No bear, no nothing. It must just be the biggest disappointment in video gaming history. A bunch of boxes I can't loot, and a mine that is not a mine. It's a smuggler's den. Yeah, total ripoff. It is, Sid, I agree. Like, what kind of psycho codes the game and then adds in a mine without resources? Like, why put it there? Shame on you. It is a theirs, but there's not even anything good about it. Oh, free saddlebag? We could sell that. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I wish there was skooma. Ooh, there's a large backpack. Maybe the real treasure is the friends that we... Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I need to implement something to do with the YouTube points, like Twitch points, and I just don't understand it. Like, I'm not used to it. I'll have to look into it more. Oh my god, it's another straw hat. Don't worry, Victory. We've got a backup. If anything happens to this hat, we'll replace it with an identical copy. Hey, Episca Cat, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, let's go see what they want for this quest. Yeah, I tried to get into it for Twitch, Hermie, a long time ago when I first started, but it was just kind of like, the reality is, and I just have accepted it at this point, is that I just don't, like, do my stream like a normal, you know, YouTuber who has, like, alerts and all kinds of, like, crazy things happening. I just don't have that kind of stuff. So it just doesn't register. Like, when I remember when I was first getting into streaming and I was like watching videos and like learning how to set things up, and there was all this stuff like with overlays and all kinds of fancy like bells and whistles, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't see anything over there. Well, now be careful. You know what they say. First is actually the worst. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, it can be done right. Like, I've seen streamers and people who do that stuff well. I can just barely, like, push the buttons correctly to even have the stream happen in the first place, let alone way back I tried to incorporate all these little, like, meme video clips that made me laugh, but then I just forget to ever use them, and then I also was worried about, like, copyright. Oh my god. Something's happening. An animal. Run. Uh-oh. We're okay. Man, whenever that lady... Like, so that lady travels with a band, and whenever she steps out of the woods or wherever she's coming from, and I hear her start to sing, and then the drummer kicks in from across the valley, I know I gotta just run. You can have a good amount of animals, and animals are good because, at least what I did with them is I would mainly just, like, it's wild, but you combine the animal poop with, like, straw to make the insulation for the homes. Man, so many of these trees are private property. I'm just waiting for these fools to wake up. Look, your property lines are outrageous. Maybe what it is, I think actually, now that I realize, it could be that mine that I found was, like, in the red box of Astoya area. So the reason you can't do anything there is because it's technically theirs, whereas the Skowkey mine is, like, just outside. Lizzo, that is odd. What happens if you, change their house? Take them off all jobs and then, like, put them in a different house? Does that reset them? So, Lizzo, you gotta watch him. You don't want to have employees who try to, like, work from home every day of the week. Like, in non-pandemic times, it's just bad for morale and productivity. You gotta make sure that they report to the job site. Well, there is that. That's a good tip, Kreft. Just don't worry about the plague. They don't know anything about it. Just tell them to put a bag of rose petals around their neck, and they're all good. Are these people ever going to wake up? What time is it? I want to turn in this quest, but these psychos have been sleeping for what feels like a generation. There somebody comes. All right. Oh, wow. I didn't realize they programmed the shoulder check into the game. That's pretty interesting.
How do you do?
Damn mosquitoes, am I right? Don't even make me start. But I see you brought some onions. If it won't keep them away, at least I hope that it'll make my blood disgusting. Death to all mosquitoes.
See you soon.
Yeah, I could see that when you build your house above the water like this,
They're delicious.
that mosquitoes would be rough. Alright, we got it. That person sells fish.
What can I do for you?
Whoa, 65. Good job, man. That's awesome. You're the oldest one in the valley.
What's going on?
Well, not much.
Bye.
You 15-year-old psycho. That's right, Fading. Well, you can either die a slow, miserable death from the plague and work hard, or die an instant death from me for killing you for not meeting today's quota. It's up to you.
Hello.
All right. This guy's got no money left. We're up to $2,000.
Have a good day.
Hi. What are you selling? So she sells flax. There's some actually interesting stuff that she's selling here. I could buy... she has basic clothing, nothing fantastic. I could buy wool, though, and make it into wool thread myself, so I could start making some better clothing at our base, which isn't the worst idea. Alright, here you go, lady. Take these knives. And then I've got some other stuff that sells well. So she will buy this saddlebag for quite a lot. And I'm never going to use it. Nor will I ever use this backpack. I don't think I can give this to my people to wear. To improve them. I don't even think it matters for them. Alright, good. So now we actually have some reasonable amount of money here.
Want to see my wares? Good luck.
I don't. You can talk to them individually, I think, Axeman, to
Hello.
tell them to, like, wear different stuff. Alright, so I need beetroot from somebody, right? I think I need a
Can
ton
I
of it,
interest
though,
you? Have a-
is the problem. Oh, technology, what did I level up? Oh, that's right, I got the resource storage, too. Okay, interesting. Skills, what did I get a point in? Oh, production. Oh, yeah, this is just faster. It's so bad. Oops. There you go. Alright, now... Maybe not, but I thought you could talk to them about it. You could, like, the top dialogue option, isn't it like, let's talk about your equipment or like what you're wearing?
Good day.
Yeah, they want 70 beetroots, which is insane. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to talk to the... So I'll buy as many beetroots as she has. But I still need more. Let me... see, what can I... So we can plant cabbage. Daub is what you need for insulating wooden walls. Ouch, Sid, I hate that. There's nothing worse than when you forget to turn off your alarm. Let's see, what kind of... Spring. Autumn. Alright, so there's very few things I can actually plant in the summer. It's just cabbage, apparently.
Best goods in the realm. Good luck.
Best goods in the realm is an unbelievable claim. She does it so, like, freely. She's like, yeah, we got the best. I mean, the realm, have you traveled the realm? Do you even know what cities are in the realm? Yeah, I'll see if they have any beetroots in Piastovia. So I think if I put my... my water container... What is it called? Empty? Where does it go then? Into tools? Where's my water skin go? Here it is. Alright, if I put my water skin on my hotbar, where I guess the hoe would be, then I can fill it. There. Alright. That's awesome, Hermie. The courts decided, they're like, look, we can't go to court every single time and dispute this.
I'm boiling.
He's boiling. Yeah, the insulation is really good. I love it. Less firewood, bigger smiles. harder work, everything we need. Alright, let's not trip. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'm alright. Yeah. It'll take us a moment for sure. Oh, yeah. We'll have nothing insulated by the first winter, and they'll like it. Oh, there's a little teeny spot. Alright, let me get the planks.
Will it take long?
Look, am I the boss, or... I don't know what you think's going on here, but I'm kind of a big deal around these parts.
That's what I call the true masculine set.
All right, excellent. Hey, Peter, what's up, my friend? Thank you so much for subscribing. The head cheese. I don't know if I would phrase it that way. I definitely say the top hat. Oh my god. These... That's right, you need so many planks, I keep forgetting.
Oh, I'm roasting out here. My uncle had been building his house for 10 years. I wonder how much time it would take him to build a settlement like this one.
10 years? I'm sorry to tell you, but your uncle did not have fast crafting enabled.
What a scorcher.
Alright, so now we have the stone house built, so we can kind of shuffle people around when needed. And the next plan is to just get nuts with woodsheds. Alright. There we go. Okay, so I think that in a perverse way, if I just buy a bunch of logs, it'll actually help me make more money. It is nice, Sid. That would be a disaster. Alright, I've had it up to here with this guy sighing. Look, I'll cool you down. Cannonball. They really need to program in the cannonball. I should totally be able to do it.
Oh, I'm roasting out here.
All right. Clear out. Oh, no, I missed it. Wait, what are you doing?
How are you?
Let me see what you got. Oh, you're the food man. All right. Food man doesn't have what we need. Oh, no, he does have the beetroot. Yes. Okay, I need to buy... What? 31?
Can I interest you in... Have a good day.
Do I have the beetroots? I do. That's a shame, Lizzo. Whoa, look at this lady. She's trying to pickpocket me. Look, she's trying to, like, bump my shoulder so she can steal my purse without me noticing, but she keeps failing her thieving check. She really wants to get through, but she just can't make it. So I gave him the beetroots. Now, let's not tell this guy I bought half of the beetroots from him. Oh, she finally walked away. That is awesome that she actually gave up. I love it. Well, I need the rhymes for work. I thought if I could come up with some funny poems about my wares, more people are going to come and buy them. My son, Rasignev gave me the idea. The boy has quite an imagination. Maybe you could help me? Let's do this. Okay, let's start with onions. Onions have layers. Onions have layers. How about changing it into, baby, please don't cry, give my onions a try. Or, they're great for all players. All right. The next one, buy from me an egg. It won't cost you an arm and a leg. We're doing great. Now the last one. Once you eat my bread, your enemies will drop dead. Sure. It will never leave your head. You'll be free from dread. You'll feel like a newlywed. Okay, great. What do you think about this idea? That's great. I hope people are going to like it. When I come back, this guy's going to have been drawn and quartered by the town for his rhymes. All right, buddy. Wait, so the quest isn't complete? I have to wait till next season? This is a shame. I never would have done it. All right, let's go talk to Setherwin. Actually, wait. No, not you. You.
How do you do?
I need all your logs. Gimme. I'm buying them all, buddy. You got any? Hand him over. He actually doesn't have any. What kind of psycho doesn't have logs? Good with Herbie. Yeah, we do need badger lard. Can I buy it from some idiot? I don't see any. Lard? Anybody selling lard? They do sell planks. Okay, this is worth it. That's one house right there. I'll probably buy the copper bars. How much you charging for it? Alright, so, well, the copper ore is actually better. Because then I can get the experience. So if I buy the copper ore, it'll cost 800. But then I could smell it into 42 bars and then make 21 knives. I actually don't make very much money buying the ore like this, but you make some. The main thing is I get experience. Now in this case, if I buy them, I mean 2 bars is 84. It's already losing money to turn them into knives. So that's bad. I'll buy all your firewood though. Like, he actually has some good stuff that's really, really cheap.
Wants to see my work. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Hello.
Alright. You got any lard? It might be a special quest item that I have to get from hunting. And it's not available any other way.
Price is so low, you don't need to have. See you around.
I'm gonna haggle anyway, but your prices are awful.
How do you do?
No.
Goodbye.
I don't want it. Yeah, goodbye is right.
How are
Hi, don't... Let's see, you got the lard? She ain't got it.
my wares never disappoint. Take care.
We make fertilizer, yes, with animal waste.
What can I do for you?
Oh my god, Inislava. You sound like you're on death's door here. Nah, she just...
Trade is in my nature. Good
Ye-
luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay far away from your nature. Settle when we're at. He's over here.
I'm roasting out here.
Dude,
Is everything all right?
Rona's ill. What seems to be the problem? Raging fever. Usually a heightened body temperature during sickness is a desirable effect. It means that the body is fighting to recover, but too high a fever could be lethal, I'm afraid. There must be something we could do. I do have a potion that could help bring her temperature down, but I can't guarantee any results. It's hard to treat someone indirectly, but I can't afford a trip. Here's the draft. No charge. I hope she'll pull through. Thank you. I'll go right to her. Alright. Oh my god, I knocked him over. Well, he's not going to be happy about it. So he wants me to go... Where? To Skowkie... That's where... Okay. Alright. Anybody living over here? Alright, let's see what fools we have. She's
The
good at
heat
hunting
is
and farming.
unbearable.
He's good at socializing? Yeah, Joe, it's gonna be tough. I do have a crossbow, though.
I'm an experienced traveler.
So this guy has shorts, which means I can't trust him. But let's go ahead and go to management and go to the houses. All right, so this simple house here has Stan, and this simple house has Nagad. Uh-oh. Well, I can only bring a woman in, then.
But a shy one. I only travel when nobody's watching.
Alright, well, she's bad at the job I want her to do, but...
Hello there.
Hi, Zelislava. Zeli, you want to join? You're in. Hey, indeed. Guess what? You're going to live with Zelly. Now, the mood is bad. But that's just because their house is god-awful. It's a slight hiccup in that they have a terrible house. Yeah, Joe, it's actually a good idea. I could put her on farming and just have her drop in some cabbages for us. Get that whole shebang underway.
I'm boiling.
Oh. Yes. We found some bread and some money. It was great for us. Complete game ender for somebody else. Spear ready. Fish. I'm an expert. I got one. So when people were like naming the roach, did someone tell them like, no, we actually already used that name for that disgusting bug, the cockroach. Yeah, but this is totally different. And everyone will know.
I'm boiling.
It was probably pretty embarrassing when like... Yeah, that's right. They're like, no, these are named after a horse, not after a bug. But it's a fish. Shouldn't it have its a... Shut your mouth.
The heat is unbearable.
I don't think the heat's that bad. I think you're just, overreacting. There we go. I am. I did it. Alright. Let's lay in a farm for this lady.
I'm boiling.
Alright, so I have to actually go into my inventory and equip... I think I actually have a good... Yeah, I have a pretty nice hoe, and then we will use this and we will build. No, actually, I think I have to... Building, farming... Here we go, field. Alright. I'll put it down here. So what I could do then is I'm just going to try this. I'm going to go to management, and I'm going to tell this lady, we need you at the workplace of... Oh no, you have to build a special building for this. Alright, so I gotta... There's something for this. Do I need a barn? Yeah. Farm shed. Yeah, that's what you need. So I'd have to just do some more farming. No problem, though. Actually, I have the hoe out. This is easy. The barn, though, lets you make fertilizer and stuff, I think. There we go. Buildings, farming, field.
Oh, I'm roasting out here.
We got the barn.
Damn, it's hot.
Just relax. There it is. Alright. Farm shed. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the hammer. I'm going to go to build mode, and I'm going to destroy this giant one. Then I'm going to go back to build mode, and we're going to go to build. And I'm going to actually click on buildings, farming, farm shed. And just kind of try to get this close to the farming stuff. Here. I'm actually out of stone. How about that? I'm not really. I have so much stone back at the base. I just... I'm too far from the building. But I can get 8 stone. Easy. You could buy fertilizer, Axeman. The people who sell just general resources will sell that fertilizer. Only 2 logs. Murderous. I see you. Don't jump out of the shadows like that. It's creepy. All right, that's a good amount. Here we go. It's done. Crop management. Oh, we'll get into crop management. You just wait. All right, so I'm going to first of all assign a worker who is this, and then we'll go over here. She needs a hoe, bag, and a scythe. And we're going to... Interesting. Oh, that's right. You do it over here. Field 1. Alright, so Field 1, it is summer. So we need to change the plant type to cabbage. Cabbage in. Good. Accept it. And let me get my hoe back out. And, oh, I need a bag to do fertilizer, right. So what we got to do is, she can't get to the supplies here, so we got to give her a bag, or I'll give her 3. And then we got to give her all of the seeds. And then now what I have to do for myself is I have to actually go to my inventory and then equip the bag. And this bag is fine, and I'll just put it, I guess temporarily I'll just have it instead of this shovel. And then I can use the bag to fertilize the field a bit. I don't have a lot of fertilizer, but I can give you some. Alright, I'm out. Cool. So we have a field that I partially fertilized, and the employee should come and plant the rest of that. She might need some hoes to take care of this. Let's see, do I have any I can just leave in here? I can't give you my good one. I'll get one. She does need equipment. The bag is the main thing, which I gave her, but she will also probably need, when the season changes, she'll need to be able to grub up. I guess I'm not making any. Alright, so handcraft. I have to have logs for a wooden hoe. That's sad. Handcraft wooden hoe. Now we're talking. I'll put those in there, and she should be able to do some farming. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes they walk around with a torch, and it's pretty nice. There. Great. Alright, she's ready to rock. She needs a scythe, but not for that job, I don't think. She shouldn't need a scythe. It depends on what you have her growing, but I don't think she needs it for that. But if she does, I'll give her one. Uh-oh, wrong house. I almost walked in. That would have been embarrassing. Is this my house? It is. Sweet. All right. Amazing. Well, everybody, we made money. We got a farm. We got a new person. We did a bunch of mining. And we have built a stone house so that we could start shifting and upgrading people's homes for preparing for the colder seasons. However, it is indeed my bedtime. I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream, playing some Medieval Dynasty as we continue to build up our little settlement. Tomorrow we'll be back with some Pillars of Eternity, if you'd like to stop by and check it out. Hermie, Neko, Creft, Joe, Sid, Victory, Axeman, Peter, Alex, Fading, Silver, Lizzo, Showby, everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.